in this room? 2? Okay. Guys, get to know Alan.
I'm not famous.
No, but you should get to know Alan because he brings music into the area, and he's a great guy to know. The way I know Alan, the way I first heard about Alan, is that many years ago, the very first person to pay me to sing was a guy named Larry Norman. And I was a backup singer for Larry, and another girl that was a backup singer because, you know, it was the late 80s and I was very young. And when you had backup singers in the late 80s, there were always 3. And so one of the other 3 was a girl named Lisa. And Lisa met Alan. Yeah, good name, right? Lisa met Alan, and Alan arranged some concerts for her over in the UK. And I was like, I want to go to the UK, Lisa. And she was like, you need to know Alan Gibson. And so I think at some point I got in touch with you. My friend Lisa said, I should know you. Anyway, so I also, you also are a fan of Larry Norman. And so we've been playing with this song of Larry's, but the way I met Larry is that he came to my house when I was about 16 years old. And Larry is this guy who is sort of known as the father of Jesus rock. And so my dad knew his music, but I did not. And so the first time I ever heard Larry's songs, a Larry Norman song, was in my living room when my father asked him to play this next song. It has a lot of lyrics, and I may forget them, and I'm hoping that Alan will help me remember if I forget. So we're going to give it a shot, but this is called The Outlaw, and it's a good memory for me to think of my dad, who died in 2000. My father was a counterterrorism expert for the Marine Corps, and Larry, you have to picture, was a long, blonde-haired hippie. And to watch the two of them become friends in this moment, Dad said, can you just play The Outlaw, Larry? It was really fun for me to watch as a 16-year-old kid. Some say he was an outlaw, that he roamed across the land with a band of unschooled ruffians and a few old fishermen. No one knew just where he came from or exactly what he'd done, but they say it must be something that kept him on the run. Some say he was a poet, he would stand upon the hill, that his voice could calm an angry crowd, make the waves stand still, that he spoke in many parables that few could understand, but the people sat for hours just to listen to this man. Some say he was a sorcerer, a man of mystery.